Sometimes people playing duets on the piano can get discouraged because they are significantly harder than solos. Today, I'm going to teach you a simple duet that you can do with a friend. Despite it being simple, it still sounds amazing. The duet I'm going to teach you is Heart and Soul, composed by Hoagland Carmichael, who was a composer, pianist, singer, and actor, and wrote the song in 1938. Before learning the song, I'm going to teach you the basics of piano by showing you the letters of the white notes. Here, the notes of these keys go from A to G. Right here is A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Now here's some piano jargon to know for the song. The first word is staccato. This means that the notes are played short and detached from the other notes. And the last one is middle C, which means the C near the middle of the piano. Now let's get to learning Heart and Soul. This song includes 3 hands, 2 playing one part and 1 playing the next. We will start by learning hand by hand so that you know both of the parts in this duo. The first part you will learn is the player who plays the song with 2 hands. Since both hands play together, we will dissect what the hands do by playing one at a time. Hand placement is what we will start with. As you can see, my thumb is placed on C, my middle finger is put on A, and my pinky is placed on F. The next thing we're going to look at is what the keys are pressed in and which order, which are C to A, then continues on to F, and then G. And for that hand, that is it. Now instead of pressing these keys once, you press them twice. Now you already know one of the hand's melody. The right hand is almost the same as the left. The easiest way to explain it is when you press the 2 notes needed, you're moving in the same pattern as the left hand, and just pressing a third up from the notes played. In your left hand, another thing that makes the right hand much similar to the left is that you also play it twice. So let's put it all together. Okay, now that we played them separate, we're going to learn these 2 hands by putting them together. The thing that you need to remember is that you go back and forth between them. This is how it sounds. Now I'm going to play it faster. Now I'm going to teach you how to play the one-hand part. Even though it is the only one hand, it is a little bit more difficult than the other part because it is not repeating the same thing over and over. Now keep in mind that this part starts after 2 rotations of the other part. The first note that is played is middle C, the C in the middle of the piano. The C is played 4 times. The first 2 times are held normally, and the third is held for longer, and the fourth is held normally. For this part, you can put your 3rd finger on C because you will need to move up and down from that note. The notes move down to B, then back up through B, C, and D, which is held as the same time as C, which is 4 times.
Or you can add a little jazz to it like this. Yeah!
Then from this note you go down and back up the piano. So from E, you go, see, you skip, you start by stepping, and then you skip all the way from G to C. Then another big skip from C to A. And from A, you move down the scale with steps. And then you go back up onto G once you go back down to this note. And then you start over, which means moving your thumb to C again. Okay, now the final step is to put the two parts together. Just like I told you before, the part with just one hand starts after the rotation of two of the other part. Now that is how you play Heart and Soul on the piano. Even though there are many versions of the song, this one is the most popular. Now you can play it with a friend also.